Where's everybody at? Where the hell's everybody at? Just Kalia. What's up? What up, girl? Where's everybody at? Fuck's going on here? What's going on? Joaquin. There he is. Early for once. Joaquin is early for once. Bet. What's the deal? Waiting for all you tardy MRFers to get up in this bitch. Waiting for all you to get up in this bitch. YouTube is suitable. All right. Where you guys at? Where's the crew at? Where is the crew at? Ain't no crew. Ain't this bad a bitch. Teo should fight Hutchins. He said he's fighting Hitchens, right? Or Barbosa. Isn't that what he said? Shaz interviewed him. I forgot. I believe he said one of those two. Looks like Tank or Shakur isn't going to happen. Haney might happen, but wasn't looking, wasn't looking promising. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. We getting some more people up in here. The real Don Dada. What up, blood? What up, blood? Are you Don Dada? Where are you from? What's your deal? You got a picture of Loma, and I believe, is that his pops? Papa Lomachenko? You Russian? You white boy? You black dude? What are you? Talk to me. With a name like that, and I think I've asked you this, with a name like Don Dada, that's a classic reggae lyric. But then you got a picture of fucking Loma, so I'm very confused. Hitchens. Yeah, I know what you meant. Shit, tone is down bad. Why? What happened? What's happening? Is Ness live? Is that why I'm getting so few views right now? I mean, I'm only on 5 minutes, but what's going on? What you mean tone's down bad? What you mean? Talk to me, Chi-Town. You guys peeped my Teofimo interview? Has it been peeped? Is the question. If you peeped it, I want to know what you guys thought. My Kid Austin one's already at 10,000 visuals. I'm going to hope to pop 100 fizzles. Marco, Tone is live. I'm trying to do both. I'm going to tell Tone to call me so we could go together. Let's see if he does it. Go back. Go back in Tones if he's live and tell him to call me like he does, and I'll join. We could do it together. Why is it lame? What's happening? Rep the DMV, fam. Okay, are you a black dude? White dude? What are you? You getting played by who? Appreciate you. The Teo interview was. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Teo kind of getting lame. I mean, I like Teo. I'll tell you. I'm not saying him, rapid firing the N-word like a AK-47 is right, but besides that, I like him. I think you hit a nerve when you asked about Senior getting punched. Nah, I mean, I wasn't trying to hit a nerve. I was trying to because Senior told me the story before. I want both of them to explain it. And it was obvious, right? Keyshawn kept turning around before the bell rang and walking away, which is a no-no. So after he did it once or twice, Teo Senior goes, yo, hit that N-word. Don't just, and when he said the N-word, anybody from New York knows, especially Hispanic dudes, that's just more like saying hit that dude the way he used it. But I guess the coach of Keyshawn didn't take kindly to it and swung on him. But it might have not been because of the N-word. He might have just not liked the fact that Teo was talking shit. And that's what happened. Simple. Oh, Jesus. Tio was wilding out. He and his father should never utter another N-word. I don't care if they're from NY. Plus, Tio, stop comparing yourself to Jesus. The women playing him? What's up? Yo, Eon, you missed the Teofimo interview earlier today. Yo, punk-ass Indiana, trick-ass, mark-ass buster. With a lady? Okay. You never know. I'm pretty popular. Let me see if my ringer's on in case he does call me. Yeah, it's on. We'll see. We'll see. Marco, send a super chat earlier to the Tio interview. I was hoping you read it. I'm sorry, man. I missed it. I appreciate the super chat. I was, it was a little hectic. I had a lot of people watching, a lot of things coming through. I didn't see any super chats while I was talking to him, though. But I also was paying attention to the interview. David is never going to fight Bivol. The WBC, I believe, just ordered it. So that's why we're talking about it. Tio is Jesus. Javon likes himself some. Let me look at this new Javon picture. That's Javon and Floyd. And I can confirm that's what Javon looks like. I will say, Javon, I don't know if you put on weight. You did look a little heavier in the video you sent me, but that's definitely you. And I'm not saying you were fat, nothing like that. You look a little bigger. Could have been muscle or could have been just a little weight now, but that definitely was you. Almost identical. Nah, I'm not getting all of them. I'm probably not getting another one in a while. It brings my views up, though. I should focus more on interviews. I just, like you guys know, I fucking hate them. But the dope thing now is I got you guys, so even if they don't show up, we can rock out. He's smooth as hell. Don't leave him alone with Tio. Great interview. Always good to see guest is open. Yeah, word up. What's up, Yova? Yeah, we will see. All right. If you're not New York, you can't really comment on this. That's true. I mean, he could comment as a black man. If he's a black man, I'm assuming Michael DH is a black man. He doesn't like it. That's his opinion. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you as not being a black man, Raf, although you might be half black, right? If you're, what are you, Dominican or are you Puerto Rican? You have black in you. So I guess you're qualified to talk about it too. I just can't talk about it. Well, I could talk about it. I can't give opinion. Like, I can't be like, nah, it's fucked up. Like, I'm excluded. Going to get Errol? Yeah, right. All those guys probably know who I am. See my videos. I just don't know if they jump on with me. 240. Okay, so you put on a little weight. All right. But that was you. That was you for show. Nah, I could just see your face was slightly. I am good at guessing weight, but it was you. It was you. And again, you didn't look much bigger. I would have guessed like 20 pounds, maybe 15, 20 pounds heavier than like in your pictures. Nothing crazy. And if you're really like 6'2" or 3 or whatever, that's like nothing. That's a big, you know what I mean? Someone need to put that part on Twitter and credit Marco. What part? Tone desperate? What's he doing? Hit the like button. Word up. Yes, I can definitely comment on it. I'm black and I don't want to hear a Mexican say that. Point blank, period. Get the fuck out of here. Well, I don't think Raf's Mexican. And neither is Tio. So while you're right, you are black and you get to choose, saying that Raf is Mexican is.
Oh, that's racist.
Oh, you're trying to make me. I keep telling you, dude, stop. What if I read that without thinking and just pronounced it? I mean, that's actually pronounced nigh ah. So most people upset use N-word Puerto Rico and say that to a Puerto Rican from the projects in BS Bronx that I say the N-word. Oh, you're Puerto Rican, right, Raf? Tio is Honduran. He is. Where Tio said he's not racist because his wife is with a black. He didn't say he's not racist. He goes, oh yeah, maybe, but he was joking, saying that like his wife left him for a black dude. That was actually kind of funny. That was funny. That was like him being a good sport about his wife leaving him for somebody. Only black people in the hood let the N-word slide. All right. I'm saying Tio, and yes, he's Honduran. I don't know who Raf is and don't care. Oh, shit. Honduran, not Mexican at all. Most Hondurans are. Yeah, I know. My man, dude, Felipe, I know is Honduran, and he's black, like dark, like completely African DNA. Word up. Then we get brought up at least once a week on this show. I don't bring it up. Mark Pinkerton. That's a cool name. Marco, get a Virgil Ortiz interview. He'd probably do it. Here's the problem, Mark, with a K, which I like. I reach out to a lot of people, right? And unless they follow me, a lot of times they don't see my DMs. You know how that goes. Like a lot of you guys hit me up. I don't see it because it gets sent into like the other or the request folder. So Virgil, I could DM him and he might even know who I am. He might even like my videos, but he'll never get the DM because it goes into his request folder. And especially dudes who are well known who get a lot of messages. So usually unless I have an in, some of them, or they're following me. Like Caleb Plant just liked one of my videos, but he doesn't follow me. So if I send him a video or DM, he won't see it. He say he's not Verge dope. I assume you would say very dope. Interview Patty. Why? Marco, I really appreciate the interview with the old man and his father. Be safe. Keep up the great. Thank you. Which old man and his father? I just did two. And neither of them are really old men. Yeah, Eon. You're supposed to be one of my like OG viewers. And you don't even fucking know. And I dropped 2 videos. Yes. I interviewed him. Caleb Plant's a BAC. Bitch ass cracker. I'm just playing. Virgil Ortiz. I like Virgil, but I don't think he'll respond to me. 13 likes. Y'all tell him, Gvon. Yo, Gvon, where you from again? Cali or some shit? I know you're half black, half Mexican, right? I think you're from Cali, if I remember correctly. Oh, here's Two-Tone calling. I'm live. What's up, Tone?
Marco, you live?
I'm live. That's why somebody came in. They're like, yo, I'm jumping between you and Tone. I'm like, well, let me see if you'll call me.
Hold on, this DJ. Hold on.
You guys in the chat, can you hear Tone okay? You're on speaker, so. Sacramento.
I got you live with my nigga Marco. He on live too.
Who's this?
That's DJ. That's my homie.
All right, you're live too, right?
Yo, no, I'm live.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. So I did a.
Can't hear me? What?
Yeah, they can hear you. I have you right up next to my mic, so and you're on speaker, so yeah, they hear you.
Oh, what up, chat?
What's up, chat? I interviewed Tio and father and son today, and the shit was explosive.
What, bro? Oh, you cool with Tio's dad, right?
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I have his number. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with Tio too. Yeah, I got on with them today. I was on for like a while. It was I asked them everything, and they were what? I asked them everything, and then when I went to the whole Keyshawn, like, all right, I want to clear this up. You know, people saying Keyshawn punched you in the face, Dad. What happened? And they started getting heated about it. It was cool though. They broke it down.
Did you clip that up?
No, I didn't clip anything. I'm about to. It's like 4 or 5. They're calling Terrence Crawford a bitch. Like there's so much to clip up. It's going to take some work. So I pumped out the full interview right now. That's out there, and I'm gonna start clipping up other ones. But it was dope. I'll tell you. Oh, and Tio. I was like, we started talking about the racism. I brought everything up, and his father was like, well, it's because I said the N-word. And Tio goes, nah, you could say it. And he just started saying the word. He was rapid firing it. No. Like it was.
Oh, Tio's dad?
No, Tio started rapid firing the N-word.
Oh, but Tio's Honduran. Ain't Hondurans got black in them?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. They do. I mean, Tio clearly doesn't. He looks like he's like a Spaniard. Because you know how it is. Like, I know a dude from Honduras who is darker than you, Tone, with clearly African features. But I know a dude like who looks Spanish. You know what I mean? So it's different kinds.
Right.
But, for him, it's the whole.
It just comes to black.
Right. Well, for Tio's dad, I grew up in New York. It's the whole New York pass. Like, when you're Hispanic, like, they all said it. Nobody gave a fuck coming up. It wasn't, he said it. So basically, he said that Tio was sparring Keyshawn. And Keyshawn, before the round ended, would stop, like with 5 or 6 seconds left and start walking back to his corner. And finally, Tio's dad's like, yo, hit him. He did it again. Then he goes, yo, hit that N-word. Don't just let him walk away. And I guess,
shit.
but he meant it with the A, N-word with the A, not the ER at the end. So, like how New Yorkers say it, like that's kind of like hit that dude is kind of how he meant it.
Right.
And I guess Tio's coach, Keyshawn's coach, I don't know if he was offended by the N-word being said or the fact that Tio Sr. was talking shit, but then he snuffed Tio Sr. And then they started squabbling, and then they kind of broke it up. And that's what happened. And when I asked him, like, did he hit you because you used the N-word? He said no. He didn't think that was the case. But he said they hit me because my son was fucking Keyshawn up. So.
No, they hit him hard. They hit him hard. They hit him. No, they crashed out. They didn't crash out, but yeah,
it was like it was funny because like his dad was explaining the story and he didn't say the N-word. He said the actual N, the N word. He like, he cleaned it up, and then Tio goes, nah.
His dad had the ER?
No, his dad just said N word. He didn't.
Oh, okay.
And then Tio goes, nah, you could say it. And then Tio started going, no, like rapid firing the full word. I was like, okay. But with the A at the end, there was no R's. No R's.
But Tio is Honduran, right?
He is.
Yeah, well, they got some black in them.
I don't know the rules, Tone. I don't know the rules. I'm my white ass. I can't even think that word, so I'm not touching that.
Major media said they don't mean all of them have African in them, and just because you got African in you, don't mean you can don't mean you can be disrespectful. If you a nigga, you a nigga.
Well, when I was coming up, and tell me if it was like this in Phoenix, in New York, anybody from the hood would like. You ever see the movie Kids?
Yeah.
All right. Remember they were using the N-word, but not with the ER, but with the A. Anybody from the hood in New York, and I didn't do it, by the way, and I'm not just saying that. I actually never used the word because I felt like that shit would make me look like such a wannabe. It was goofy, but a lot of dudes from the hood would use it. White, a little bit of white, but mostly like Asian, Hispanic, and nobody gave a fuck. It was not a thing. So I know where Tio Sr. is coming from. Now times do change, though. You know what I mean? Now it's offending people. So you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of words back in the day were used, and eventually they evolve into like, nah, chill. So.
Well, I thought because DJ Oz, she's from New York too. So.
Oh, word? What part?
Puerto Ricans who stayed up there.
What part are you from?
Yeah.
I was never around no Mexicans.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of Mexicans. Oh, what part of New York are you from?
Hempstead.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Hempstead.
Oh shit, Strong Island. One of my boy Fred, one of my closest friends is from. I went to Hofstra for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong Island. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So like, I don't know how old you are because maybe it was like older generation thing.
I'm 38.
30. Okay. So it's I don't know the rules, but Tio was freely AK-47 that word on my live.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And I did Kid Austin yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw that. See, the thing with Kid Austin, I liked about your interview, because it was just Kid Austin.
Yeah.
it was just a boxer.
And he's so likable. Yeah. Kid Austin's mad likable.
Yeah, it's just yeah. Did you catch Coach Malachi's show today?
I don't even watch Ness's show if I'm not on it. Like I don't watch other people's shows. I started to watch yours a little bit though, but nah, why? What happened?
He had the real Rick Ross on there. Freeway Ricky Ross.
Okay.
And then Freeway Ricky Ross just went to he was saying some crazy things about Floyd Schofield Sr. Said that he was a user, manipulator. It got wild on there. Yeah,
he's he's I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I was happy too. I have nothing against Senior, but it was nice to just talk to Floyd. Senior came in at the end of my interview, but I was already done, so he literally didn't say anything but what's up. It was all Floyd answering his own questions. Junior. You saw it, but
P93 was good. Yeah, if see the thing is did you hear about the nigga that went to fight Shakur Stevenson and his opponent got sick? He his legs stopped working.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, he told me, like, I don't know what he said to you and Ness, but he told me he passed out. He doesn't know what the fuck happened. And then he woke up.
Nah, that's what I think what happened. They was in Saudi Arabia, and then Senior got on Twitter and it was like, yo, they poisoned they poisoned my son with snack cream. Shakur poisoned him. I think the Saudi government got involved. I think niggas was about to be thrown up in Saudi and beheaded.
Damn. Okay.
That's what I think happened. I don't know for sure, but I'm saying you go to jail in Saudi. I thought they cutting hands off, legs.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But to me, it seemed like dehydration because, like, do you remember when Martin Lawrence years ago fell into a coma from just jogging in a sweatsuit, just being mad dehydrated? Do you remember that? It was like a heat stroke.
Yeah.
Maybe. But when I asked him about weight, he made it seem like he was fine, like he wasn't struggling. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Ask a man about their weight.
Yeah. In boxing, you got to ask them because they have to make weight. So my first thing was like, if he's passing out, it could have been because he's trying to cut weight. So I was like, well, you know, were you cutting weight? What you weigh or whatever? So he made it seem like it wasn't that. So
I don't know. But Marco, you've been married for years, bro. I just called this girl that I ghosted her on February 2nd. I called her today, which is 25 days later. I done missed Valentine's Day. I done missed her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I called her on live, and she said, never call me again. I'm disgusted.
I mean, what'd you think she was going to do? You saw a different scenario unfolding?
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro. I tried to apologize, but she was like, I don't want to hear.
Some people just have no tolerance. You know, some people it's one strike and you're out. I like giving people one strike. You know what I mean? Everybody has a bad day or whatever. You know what I mean?
I ain't talked to this girl in weeks. It's about to be that he ain't talked to her the whole Black History Month. Wild.
Is this Marco? Is it recoverable? Can this be recovered?
Yeah, all women. Well, most women. I don't want to offend the guest over there, but most women, at least, I feel like they like being chased, and they'll give you points for continuing to chase a little bit, as long as you don't do it like in a freaky stalker kind of way.
Which is why she answered that phone twice.
Ah, see?
She answered twice. What does that mean? Does that mean anything?
That means she wants you to chase her.
Yes,
a little bit.
Exactly. She didn't want to fuck with you. She just blocked your number.
Yeah, exactly. I want to call her again right now and see if she answers.
She'll be like, hello? I told you not to call me again, but let me hear what you got to say.
Call her again. Then the fifth call, she's like, oh, you're so dumb.
I'm trying to call her. I'm trying to call Jules, see what she thought about it. But I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, we got like half my not my half, but like a bunch of my chat were like, oh, I'm going back and forth between you and Tone. I'm like, well, let's combine it.
The YouTube boxing community is wild. Did you see Tank's interviews?
No. I saw him like go on and like look half asleep at the workout, not do anything. Then I saw him say that he doesn't want to talk shit because Roach's mom's is there. I saw that.
Yeah, what's that? He said, I don't want to say nothing because your mom here. What?
I'm telling you, I think Tank is, I said this earlier, he is bringing somebody up who, mind you, as it is, in his own division, has a 40% knockout ratio. You know my whole breakdown. Anything under 70 is, so 40. So can't punch, and he's bringing him up another weight class, and everybody knows boxing knows that the further you go up, the less power you have because it's, so he knows this, and he's trying to make the fight seem like it's a viable, like live wire fight. I really believe that. That's why he's throwing in things like, oh, he's sneaky power, and he doesn't want to talk shit to him because I feel like he's trying to portray him as this like respectable threat. I don't know. I think it's all part of promotion. And he might scare him. What happens if he scares him? Now the dude has 40% knockout ratio and he's scared too? Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, like, because they asked Tank today, they was like, should Shakur and Keyshawn fight because they like best friends? And Tank was like, yeah, they should fight. That's that soft shit. They should fight. They vaginas, whoop-de-whoop.
He said he said the word vagina, or he said the P word?
He said the P word.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, Tank, you fighting your best friend, but y'all at the press conference smiling.
Yeah.
Remember how was it Coke and Dylan? They trying to do a battle, then they all being friends with each other. Like, why would I want to buy that? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's wild. That's the.
Freaks.
And yo, I don't know if I told you, Tone, but fucking Tank, they denied me for a press pass.
What?
They didn't just deny me; they denied my man Blue Blood. I heard they're denying everybody. You know, and Blue Blood's way bigger than me. He's like on Ness's level in terms of the boxing community.
Right.
So I hit up Coach Kenny, who I'm cool with, Tank's coach, and Kenny was like, it's like, can you hook me up? He goes, they're not giving out press passes. He's like, I'll try and get you a ticket, which I'm waiting on, but he's like, they're not giving out press passes, even to him. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe I think Tank is so done with the media. You see how he's treating the media. I think he hates the criticism. He doesn't want to read it. He can't take it. That's my guess. But like, I can't believe they fucking denied me.
When DJ I sent me Tank being interviewed by Mr. Chime Time, which is a food critic, I said, "What is going on? What's going on out here? Food critic?"
Yeah, exactly. That's what Kenny told me. Kenny goes, "Oh no, Blue Blood told me they were approving food critics and influencers only." I'm like, okay, that's fucked up. That's my city, man. That's like a 5-minute walk from my business. It's right there. So
Damn.
yeah, but I'm gonna try. And I didn't buy a ticket out of principle. I'm like, fuck this. I had 10 million views last month alone on Instagram, and
Wow.
just out of ego, I'm like, fuck it. I'd rather go live with you guys than fucking go up there like a soup kitchen. Fuck that.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, I realized I'm never gonna get a Tank interview ever in life.
Yeah, he doesn't do them, and I don't know if you knew this, but he left me a couple shitty comments on Instagram a few years ago.
Oh, he got mad at you for what?
Well, it was a video of him with incredibly fast hands. I don't know if you remember. He had this video of him hitting the hand pads with some heavy dude. I don't know who the dude is. And I was complimenting him. And in that video, he writes, what do you write? "Shut the fuck up, you rat-looking motherfucker." Yeah, that's what he said to me.
God damn.
I'm rat-looking. So I asked around, and because I'm confused. I'm like, this is a complimentary video. Like, why the fuck? And it turned out people that know him said, well, he didn't like a couple videos I put out of him sparring where dudes were touching him up. So that's what he didn't like, apparently.
Oh shit!
But in those videos, you know me, I'm not like the superstar. I keep it real. Like, hey, this is this, but it could easily be just the greatest hits remix. I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm just telling the truth. The truth was he was getting touched, but the shit was like a 30-second clip that could have easily omitted a lot of ass whooping on Tank's hand. And that's all I said. I said it real, like not, but yeah, so. But he never blocked me or nothing like that, so I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. If you reach out again, he'll probably give you an interview, bro.
I don't know. I mean, he never responds to my DMs. I mean, I don't DM him that much, but the few times I did, I've never gotten a response. I've never really asked the coach Kenny to hook it up because he just doesn't strike me as the kind of person who wants to be doing interviews right now with anybody, let alone somebody he doesn't like. I'm not that huge, and he doesn't know me. I mean, he doesn't know me personally. I mean, so
I don't know. He said today. How come Terrence Crawford got wobbled by Gamboa and was getting clipped? I guess he got clipped by Mean Machine, but now he ain't getting clipped no more.
What's that supposed to mean?
He says that snack shit. Niggas on snack.
Well, first of all, Mean Machine didn't drop him. I did a whole video. He hit him in the fucking shoulder. He pushed him down. That wasn't a real knockdown. I slow-moed it, zoomed in. That was not a knockdown. That's for starters. Secondly, everybody gets clipped. It's boxing. Like all your favorite fighters, everybody in both of our chats, their favorite fighters have been clipped or been down at least once. It happens. It's part of the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like now he didn't get knocked down because he hasn't fought any real punchers. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why, but shit. Who the hell knows? Yeah, Tank is wilding out. Damn.
Yeah, Tank is wild.
Somebody said in my chat, Tone's chat is cooking me. Well, if that's true, whoever is cooking me can kiss my white Bulgarian ass. They can kiss my white Bulgarian ass. Whoever's cooking me.
Both of y'all, well, DJ, both of y'all, like, y'all Roy Jones fans. Y'all super Roy Jones.
Oh, they're
fans.
talking about Roy?
No, DJ, I was a Roy Jones fan.
Oh, you're just saying that separately. Yeah, I mean, how? Of course. Why? How can you not be? Like, if you have eyeballs, you know what I mean? That's who's your favorite fighter of all time?
Mine? I'm and I'm not even trolling, man. I'm keeping this real. My favorite fighter is Antonio Margarito.
That's very, very random. Why?
Because he used to come forward and throw mad punches. When I found out that he had bricks in his hands, like the wraps was turning into brick, I was like, damn. I was disgusted, man. I was hurt, bro. But I still like Margarito because that nigga, you couldn't knock him out. I mean, Mosley only knocked him out because it was that night.
Yeah, Mosley knocked him out, like properly.
It was that night, man. Salute Margarito, man.
I mean, Pacquiao.
Ryan and Margarito. Why y'all hating on Margarito for?
Pacquiao minced Margarito's face up made it look like instant oatmeal, just lumpy.
Did you do a video of Margarito?
I did a video of Pacquiao Margarito. Yeah, sure did. Holy shit, that was such an. That was
Marco. Do a video of Margarito Cotto 2. That fight was going to look like the first fight, because Margarito's eye did not hold up. I'm telling you, it's going to look like the first one, bro. Telling you.
I mean, yeah, maybe I will. I could call that one like revenge or whatever because he got his revenge. He whooped his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Margarito guy.
It's like who knows? Who knows how many times Margarito was doing that now? You know, it instantly. And this isn't like the Osterine thing where supplements could conceivably be tainted, right, without you knowing. Nobody puts plaster of Paris powder in hand wraps. That there's no accidental like. That's why something like this is like unforgivable. Like, nah, there's no way that could be an accident. So it's like it questions his whole career at that point.
So you think there's no way his hand wraps could have been contaminated? Like,
no, hand wraps are gauze that you buy. Like it's like medical gauze, and you just wrap it around and you put tape over it. There's no, unless no, absolutely not. How's that? No, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, gauze is supposed to be soft.
I'm saying, he didn't wrap his hands up. He just chilling, and whoever his coach, I forgot who his coach was. Who was his coach? That one dude. What is coach? The one that coached Marquez? No, it wasn't Nacho.
I don't know who his coach was. I mean, I guess it's conceivable that the trainer did it. He didn't know, but that's like, I don't know. That's still fucked up. I doubt it though. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that are conceivable. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. They said Canelo and Ryan were only faced when they got weight drained. What is it? Oh, and at their best, nobody beats them. 100%. What did you think of Ryan Garcia's footage?
Oh, when he was hitting the Cobra reflex bag? Right. He looked good. He looked slower, but he looked more powerful. It looked like he was maybe trying to just hit it with power. He looked jacked. You know what I'm saying? I like Ryan. I'm with you. I know you. So if you call Ryan, you can get an interview, or it's like every now and then he might respond and do it.
Yeah, I'll get an interview, but with him, he's like in the vein of Canelo and Tank. So like they so busy,
right?
Like, he'll do it though. Like during a fighting run, he'll do it.
Yeah, no, that's. I've had so many people tell me that you and me should do our own spin-off.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
It would be a spin-off.
That'd be fire. Yeah, I see. Blue Blood and Clay got their show.
Well, Clay, yeah, but Clay didn't have his own thing, and I'm not disrespecting Clay. I love Clay, but he didn't have his own. Like you and me have our own things coming into it. Clay kind of was, built up being on Blue Blood, and slowly got his momentum through that show. I believe, unless I know he had his own show but I don't think it was huge. But I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But, you don't watch none of the other people's shows?
not really. Like I'll see clips, but not really, man. Nah, not really. Like a little bit here or there. You got like I'm cool with Showbiz, but I don't really sit and watch his whole show because it's like what I do all day. So I don't really. I don't know. I'll watch your show though sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I guess I gotta like
Be
know.
more consistent.
Yeah, I mean, I started doing two a day, so
I know. I saw that you got your. How's your afternoon show?
it was dope. I mean, this is one I had Tio on today. It was starting to. It's definitely exponentially growing. I'll tell you right now, I got the dopest fucking subscribers or chat, whatever you want to. I really do. There's no except for one dude named Alberto who always pokes at people, but there's no drama. There's no like everybody's cool. They love boxing. They're all like mad level headed. You got no, super Tank fans or super Devin. Everybody's just there to enjoy the sport, not fucking be like tribalistic, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they all know boxing.
Yeah, I'll be reading the chat. They definitely know boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I like Southpaw TV. I fuck with Southpaw. He's funny as fuck to me.
Yeah, I mean, he reached out to me not too long ago on some like cool shit. So, but like, I'm okay with him. But like, he says some crazy shit. That guy.
Oh yeah, like when he despises Devin Haney and Bill Haney and Shakur Stevenson.
It's a lot of like I'm not really into. I'm into watching boxing, breaking down the sport, talking about current fights, old fights, prospective fights. That's it. That's why even when I'm on with you and Ness, like I don't give a fuck really about the news anchor part of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like to me, it's just not interesting. Right. I don't care. So and boxing's fun because I tell people it's 99% subjective. It really is. Boxing is all subjective. Like there's only one thing that's not subjective, which is a knockout. If your gloves aren't touching and your knees aren't touching the canvas by 10, or if they are, you're knocked out. Everything else, a TKO, subjective. Judging, subjective. What the ref does, stopping a fight, subjective. Who's the pound for pound status, subjective. Scoring a fight, it's all subjective, except a knockout. That's it.
True.
Yeah. So that's why it's like to me.
Like even the judging, bro. Like if you think about it, it's just three people's opinions on this shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've been saying for the longest they should have way more people. I think they should even patch in dudes from like have a board. I would have a board of dudes. I wanted to make this too. They take an exam where they prove that they know boxing, just so you're not bringing in any jackass, right? Bunch of questions, and they get a certain score. They know boxing and have a board of them, like a bunch, like 100 that score it. Then you get the most accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like the higher the number, the more accurate the result is. You ask one or two people, you're not getting a real accurate result of what the people really believe. But you get 100, 200, 1,000 people who all know boxing. To me, that's the most accurate way. And hard to probably, corrupt. That's
true.
That's what I would do. But
yeah, like if basketball, they even got referees in the fucking in the booths.
Oh, I thought they only did the three or whatever that are on the floor.
Well, they got the three on the court, but if they got a replay, they're gonna go to the replay, and then they're gonna show the people in the booth review it, and they watch it, and then they let the referees watch it.
Right.
Boxing, I think we need open scoring, and we need instant replay. I think that's what's needed.
Do we? And there should be a challenge. There should be somebody who can overturn a bad call in real time. Like if a ref stops a fight that shouldn't be stopped, there should be somebody who jumps in and says, no, keep going. Like within, or if there's a knockdown score that wasn't, or there's one that was, somebody should jump in between rounds and say, no, we reviewed it. That's a knockdown. Because it's unfair. Like shit, Floyd got dropped with Zab, right? They didn't call it. Now, arguably, if he got that as a knockdown, that fight could have been a draw. Because I think Zab won 4 or 5 rounds, depending. And if you, so I'm saying it could just change. Now Floyd's record isn't the greatest of all time. It's tied with Ricardo Lopez, who was 51-0-1. Then Floyd would have been 49-0-1 or 50-0-1.
That would have been nasty.
Yeah. I mean, they never overturn bad decisions. Like, you should be able to rewatch a fight, literally count the punches landed. There should be like an actual system because it's subjective. Some people will say somebody who lands more punches, even if they're weaker, wins. Some people will say, nah, if your punches are harder, but you land a little bit less, then you win. There needs to be a fucking concrete guideline of how to judge. There isn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it matters how many punches land. That's what the rules are. Simple and plain. There's no official rules. Well, there are, but not, there's a lot of gaps in the official rules.
Like in the Devin and Ryan situation.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan had, what do you have, 3 big knockdowns? Or four big knockdowns on Devin?
Yeah, and there was like 2 or 3 that weren't called.
Right. So Devin, you could say Devin won rounds because Ryan was taking those rounds off, or Ryan was gassed. The Casamigos was flowing.
Right.
But those 3 knockdowns supersede all the work Devin did in the fight. Right.
Exactly. Well, with that though, you have the scoring system. So a knockdown is a 10-8, no matter what. So, I thought, honestly, Devin probably beat him if it wasn't for the knockdowns because Ryan was doing his Victorville shell for like a lot of the fight. But when Ryan only put his foot on the gas like 5 or 6 times, but every time he did, he fucking either rocked him or dropped him.
Damn, that's true.
That's why he won, because to me, I had it 6-6, but Ryan by landslide because he had fucking, was it 3 knockdowns official or was it 4? I don't remember.
I think it was 3 official knockdowns.
So that makes him win by a wide margin. And, and there should have been at least 1 or 2 others I remember that should have been knockdowns. So, it's wild, man. Boxing is like you put your heart and soul and your life on the line, and they don't allow you to fights should be overturned if it's a clear case of bullshit. But they don't do it.
Man, I wonder what fights should be like clear robberies, revisited.
Oh, man.
What if they did a show like Cold Case? Like
yeah.
overturn the fucking robberies, bro.
That would be dope.
That'd be crazy.
That would be dope.
Damn.
We should make it. We should, when we get big enough, we'll do that. We'll do it unofficially, but it'll be like a citizen's arrest. The shit'll be official because it's on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few that come to mind. But
yeah, the old dude that fought Rolly, that was a horrible stoppage.
That's the worst.
Stoppage.
That's the worst I've ever seen. I've never seen the dude who, as he's throwing punches, they stop it against him. He was in the middle of a combination. The ref's like, no, you're taking too much. He's like, I'm the one throwing punches right now. That was wild. Yeah, that was, I never thought that, what's his name? Tony Weeks was crooked, but like, and I'm not a conspiracy guy, but like, what else could that be?
Tony Weeks, that dude had like his last 3 fights that he reffed, he was cooked. He cashed out. That was a cash out, allegedly. He was cashing out. Tony Weeks, bro.
I believe
he was messing up fights.
I believe it. I totally believe it.
Chad, what fights was Tony Weeks doing his last couple fights? I gotta find that out.
I don't remember.
The Rolly fight, he was cooked.
Yeah, that one was awful. I don't remember what other ones he did, but like another one, Richard Steele, he was a big one. He had 2 or 3 really bad stoppages. The Meldrick Taylor Chavez, which I don't know if you know what I'm talking about because I know you're not a big.
Yes.
That was one of the worst.
Marzo, I watched the HBO the documentary on that fight.
Mm-hmm.
With Jim Lampley. Meldrick Taylor took a serious amount of punishment. That was sad. That was crazy.
He was getting a lot of punishment, true, but he was well ahead he was ahead on the scorecards. Everybody knew he was winning. And the worst part of it was he got up and it was completely fine. Wasn't wobbling, his eyes weren't. He just at one point looked over at his coach because his coach jumped up on the ring apron. And there was literally no time left. So if the ref would have said fight, as the ref says fight, the bell rings, they would have never been able to throw any more punches at each other. It was no way. You only stop it if the fighter's in a lot of trouble, which he wasn't. And some people say it doesn't matter if the fight was ending. To me, it would, but regardless, he wasn't in a lot of trouble. It could have continued. It was awful, and the kid fought his heart out, man. Yeah, it was a fucked up fight.
He was cooking Chavez that fight, huh?
He was whooping Chavez. It was a classic of like he was landing literally 4 to 5 punches to Chavez's 1, but Chavez's 1 was lumping his shit up like he had a shellfish allergy. You know what I mean? So he just hit harder.
Off topic, but gotta say Crawford and Virgil Ortiz are not impressive at all at 154. But got the popularity vote wins. All topic, but say Crawford and Virgil are not impressive. I think this was Virgil Ortiz's best win in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely, he was impressive. Yeah, man, he did to Terrence Crawford he did to Madrimov what Crawford couldn't do, and defensively he got hit way less than Crawford did. Crawford was getting his cabbage popped back repeatedly. Virgil got hit, yeah, but not that much. Not as much as Crawford did. And Virgil's punches were clearly hurting Madrimov, whereas Crawford's punches didn't seem like they hurt him. So, I'm not a big triangle theory guy, but he looked better than Crawford did fighting the same opponent.
Yeah.
And it wasn't close. Like Crawford's was kind of close, in my opinion, even though I know he won, but it was close-ish. I thought Crawford's was a closer victory. So I thought he looked good, but Madrimov said he was sick afterwards, so I don't know. Maybe he was.
Because I think Virgil, I don't know. I just like the way Virgil, he looked like Canelo a little bit in that fight, bro.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Yep. The aggressive come forward. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, you look good. You look good to me.
What do you think about a Conwell fight? Virgil Conwell.
I don't know that much about Conwell. He hasn't really hit my radar just yet, so I don't really know.
Conwell got a body on his record, don't he?
Does he?
Yeah, you asked him about it.
He's the one who Patrick Day. Yeah. Shit. I don't know. I don't know. I think Virgil is a little too experienced, but that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
That'd be a good fight.
154 is it's a beast division. Incredible division.
Yeah, think about if like Charlo and Spence come back, which I don't think is going to happen actually, but what if it does?
You said Charlo. Oh yeah.
And Spence, what if?
I think Spence is done.
I've been saying Spence is done, yeah. and Charlo's. I believe both of them, both twins and Spence. So all 3 of them, I think that they're not. I don't think they're coming back. And that, which is fine. They're both in their mid-30s or whatever. They both world champions. They both I assume made a lot of money, but maybe not. This boxing money seems to not be as much as it seems. Or
right.
dudes just spend it quite a bit.
DJ slid it on up out of here.
Oh, she left. Yeah,
she slid it up. She's like, they talking about box. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't know. I could tell she was a box fan. She was like, "You ask man about his weight?" I'm like,
that's why I like talking to her, because she's a casual, so you get the real casual opinion.
Right.
It's a casual to the core.
Yeah.
It's a general, like, are you going to buy this fight? Would you buy this fight? What's going to make you buy this fight?
Yeah. Crazy. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. Let me get back to my chat. This was dope. Let's do it again like this. I like it. We combine the 2.
All right, for sure, bro.
All right, my man. Peace.
All right, peace.
Good old tone. Give me 1 second, guys. I got it. 1 second. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right, we're back. Ask Two-Tone if he's seeing Clarissa Shields with her rejuvenated. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, Tone usually watches my show. Well, I don't know why he's live, but it's all good. See, we don't compete. We come together and form like Voltron. I'm in between a core and a casual. Well, again, boxing is subjective, right? So you say I'm a casual because I don't know certain fight. I did know Charles Conwell. I just forgot when he reminded me who the dude who and who fought Patrick Day. I don't want to say the word, but I don't know current guys, so that makes me a casual. Well, I know a billion times more about boxing history than you and the rules and everything. So what's that make you? It's subjective. I choose not to really give a shit or follow certain current fighters. Just like maybe you choose not to go back in the history books. So, subjective. CJ Rich, gotta look her up. She's glowing. Damn, bro, everyone thinks you're a highlight watcher. Okay. You guys know what I am. I don't know who everyone is, but you guys know. Holy shit, Pretty Boy Marquito. It just dawned on me that the egg slap, it was called a bitch slap over easy. Was supposed to be the egg reason we gave him Papa. Yeah. I thought it would have been funny if he did a combo. Pimp slap sunny side up, and then a stick of bacon right in his mouth. And that would have been a breakfast beating. That's what he should have done. But, he didn't. So, it is what it is. I hate feeling sick. I still got that, like, slight cold. Like, it hits me at night. I get, like, a headache, stuffy nose. Fucking pain in the ass. You can't say that, Marco. You want to make this your livelihood. We want to hear about the current fighters, just not the old school ones. Okay. You have a point. And I am learning about new fighters. I'm not actively seeking it out, but being on Ness's show and I am learning more about new fighters. But you have a good point. Marquito, that Tio, I thought you said Tia. I'm like, she's upstairs. Interview should go viral. LOL. When Tio said, I know he was AK-47, that N-word. He was like, no. I was like, whoa. I was getting all like my white man guilt. Like, Jesus Christ, stop saying it. Would you trip if I said your white dome looks like the egg Ben slapped him with? You just said it. And that's pretty fun. Eubank looks huge compared. He is, Mo. They're three weight classes apart. One's 47, the other one's 68. Or is that 2? Whatever. Yeah, he is big because they're in different weight classes. The fight's fucking such a mismatch. But because of their father's history, it's going to make the British people fucking boil like a kettle. I do agree. The Tio. I mean, what's funny? The Tio, as of now, it has way less views. Kid Austin one has way more views, but it's obviously that it's one day younger. So I do. I take vitamin C every day. I take vitamin D every day. My wife fucking loads me up with vitamins. I know. No, you got a point though. I'm not too fucking prideful to admit that. Maybe I will. But yeah, and Eubank is like 6'1", I believe, 6 feet, 6'1". Can't teach an old dog new tricks, guys, except Marco how he is. Word up. Now, you could teach me new tricks. I just don't know if I'm interested enough. You know what I mean? It's 3, 5, 4, 60, 3. Yeah, exactly. I wanted Tio to stand up for his pops. He got punked by... He didn't care that he got punked. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was a straight punking. I asked him that too. I was like, did he come at you with some like friendly shit or like trying to like punk you? And I don't think, oh, shut up. I don't think he really answered it. right? I don't remember him being like, it was kind of maybe in between both. Well, they talked about it earlier. That's what he said. Would you fight Jake Paul? Yes, in a second. You were at work, all right, making those screens. Both dudes suck though. Nah, I disagree. I think Eubank is a good fighter. I think Ben is actually really talented. Hard fucking puncher, very aggressive. I disagree with that. Tio's the man. I don't know why Rob is spazzing. Marco, who are your favorite comedians? I don't want to talk about comedy if you don't mind. I see Eubank KO Ben. Hell yeah. Make sure you take D3 cages up. All right. Tio is 2 times lineal and undisputed. Impressive to me. Yeah. Tio said, punk me if you want to punk. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. I like Tio, man. I really do. If I go to the fight Saturday, maybe I'll see him. That's still a big if. Jake Paul is too big. I know, but I would fight him. I was asked if I'd fight him, not if is he too big for me. I would fight him. Hell yeah. Especially if it's some like life-changing cheese for a stacks of Velveeta. Why wouldn't I? Tio said he was. I don't think you should eat. Tio's still considered one of the best fighters at his weight. You know what I'm saying? Last time we saw him, he was looking good against Josh Taylor, and realest one. What up, blood? Marco, what do you have to say about Martin Bakole being canceled by the IBF for his next fight? Well, it's not the IBF. I believe that's protocol. When you get knocked out, you can't, for medical reasons, for the safety, you can't fight again for at least, I don't know what the time period is after a knockout. They want to try and preserve people from getting, life-altering injuries. We appreciate you, Marco, but I have to see nothing. But you have to see nothing in Roach. He is always just standing and looking at his work. I don't think Roach is going to win. What up, Ray? No, I don't. I think Tank would win, but I think that'd be such a fucking explosive fight. And Tio does have a good shot. Eubank versus Carlos. That'd be a good one. Eubank should fight. Eubank should be fighting Canelo. I thought that fight would make Canelo a lot of money, especially, the Brits. Bivol is the GOAT. Nah, no, he's not. He's good. Marquito, you heard the WC strip Bivol of the belt and orders. I didn't hear they stripped him, but I knew they ordered them to fight it. Good. Oh, no, I didn't hear that. I thought they ordered Benavidez to fight Bivol. I heard the other way around. You put in $5, that'll probably make you $25,000. That's how crazy these odds are. Who, me? Marco, can you do a show between you and Tone? I don't know. I kind of like doing my own thing. I'm not saying I wouldn't 100%, but I kind of like doing my own thing. Eubank is incredibly boring to listen to, but I can see Canelo fighting him. You think he's boring? I think he's he has a very dry, slow delivery, but I think what he says is pretty funny and he ruffles feathers. You saw how mad he got Ben? Ben was like, eyes were popping out of his face. He was like mad. He had the egg bukkake dripping down the side of his melon. That shit looked terrible. Benavidez got no chance against Bivol. Just watch. Damn, Rob. I get it. You're not a Benavidez fan. I get it. That's okay. No chance? After what he did to Vosdik and Morel, you're going to say no chance? All right. I want to hear the soundbite that's racist, like the dude from Family Guy. Okay. Who said something racist, though? But fuck it. You want to hear it?
Oh, that's racist.
There you go. Marco, you skipped my comment. What'd you say? He said in the interview, Eon. That's what I saw you say. You said something else? Write it again. When Pac passed, I thought, when Pac passed, I got Thug Life tattooed on my chest. Oh, Pac. I'm thinking Manny Pacquiao. I was talking about boxing. You definitely didn't do that. Matter of fact, CJ, I don't think you have any tattoos, do you? I don't. Morelli ain't Benavidez. I agree. But, Vosdik is tough as shit. He couldn't do anything. And Vosdik has a high knockout percentage. He's a 70 at least, so he at least cracks like that top knockout level. That dude from Family Guy. Are you drooling the link? You want to drool on a dude's link?
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Ew. Could drool on something else. Nasty. I've seen it too many times. Been one of those fake tough dudes. He's not fake, man. I've seen him fight. He comes at you, hits hard. He's scary. Telling you, it'll be an exciting fight. He might get. It's going to be exciting. There's not going to be any boxing and boring Bivol Benavidez chess match. It's going to be like whap, 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 whap. It's going to be like two dudes with fly swatters just swatting. Strazik retired and was the ring for. I don't. All right. Well, whatever. Shakur wasn't later. Shakur wasn't in the latest. Wasn't he? Well, he should be. He has their belt. Oh, not Shakur. I meant Teo. Yeah, Shakur shouldn't be. Has there ever been an active, openly gay pro boxer? No. There was a dude who, or she turned into a man, but she was born a woman. No links, you sicko. Nah, I didn't say anything about his last fight. Marco, if who beats Tank? Roach? I trust Turkey will make that Bivol Benavidez fight happen. I hope so. I hope so, man. Lazic was juiced to the gills against Benavidez. Was he? Well, that makes the victory even more impressive if he was, but there's no proof of that. Has Alberto ever boxed? No. No. He boxes apples and oranges at the local supermarket. And he also has a part-time gig at Macy's boxing Christmas presents. And he makes the bows really well. He makes the bows curl. He's really good at that. Good old Alberto. Yeah, we still waiting on. Why do you think so? People hating David versus Smith would be dope. Word. How do you know I ain't been in the boxing gym? Because you said you haven't. Oh, you've been to a gym, but I don't think you've ever sparred. I think you told us you never sparred or fought. Me neither. I don't jack. Yeah, I don't want to see the trilogy. If Benavidez beats Bivol, they'd say that Benavidez ducked Beterbiev, and he only beat Bivol because Beterbiev softened him up. Maybe. For real, shit is whack. If they make it for real. All right. Then why we only at 40? 40's whack, man. I want to be in the 80s, 70s, 80s. Let me get it. Nah, I'm not going to stay on too much longer. Maybe like 15 minutes or something like that. You and me, you mean let's fight. All right. 6 rounds. Man, you couldn't even last 6 seconds. No tutti. No frutti. Where's my man Shane? Shaners. My man Shaners. Can Jesse Bam Rodriguez put on enough weight to reach Tank? He can, but he's not big enough, so it would be unfair. It's like Vinny Pazienza put on, so he was fighting a super middleweight, but that dude should have probably stayed at lightweight. Like, he just put on way too much. It wasn't, and he had some success with, but overall, he was just too small. How can he duck Beeve if Bivol isn't champ? I don't know, man. I swear fighting 3 minutes is the longest 3 minutes. Hell yeah. 6 rounds, that was YMCA moment. Yeah, word. Text me next time you're on the West Coast. You'll pull up. Oh, we're going to fight now? All right, cool. Prime Foreman versus Prime Vlad. Ooh. Prime Foreman versus Prime Vlad. Damn. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Foreman, but I can see Vlad winning. That's a good one, though. Would you want your son to become? Nah. Oh, NBA. I don't want him boxing. No, not fight. Just spar. We want to see what I could do. How about you spar somebody else and just send the footage? How about that? Let's do that. We'll do that first. Tank going to get lost in Roach's match. his nail polish. Does he? I've never seen nail polish on Tank. I know people always reference that. Fucking Foreman, are you kidding? Yeah, but Vlad was way taller, hit hard. I don't think he could hurt Foreman, but I think Foreman could hurt him. So that might be the difference where I'd maybe go with Foreman. I feel you, that could be true, but unless he popped dirty in tests, it's hard to go just by the eye test. Just say I'm scared. I'm scared. What if Roy Jones himself said he'll train you personally? Are you still not letting him box? Oh, man. Probably not. It's not worth it. Me being like starstruck because my favorite fighter of all time is training my son isn't worth me having my son possibly get brain damage. You know what I mean? Not worth it. I've seen too much shit in boxing. Like too many people, and Foreman could walk through Klitschko to deliver. Yeah, he probably could. Probably could, but Lyle laid Foreman out. Lyle wasn't 6'7", 250. Lyle was 6'1", 220. So, that's a good one. I think Nigel Benn might get him. Nigel Benn was a beast. I think he would have. Yeah, that would have been a good one. Heavyweight Roy Jones versus Prime Ernie Schaefer's. Roy. Ernie was not a great heavyweight. He hit really hard, but he wasn't a great heavyweight. He couldn't even land on Roy. He'd be swinging at air like Nolan Ryan pitch. Either way, your son will body take punishment regular 9-5 job. Nah. I got Roy over everybody. At heavyweight, I don't know about heavyweight. I think Roy's way faster than Usyk, and you know what I'm saying? But that's not a fair matchup. I know Roy went to heavy and did it, but let's stick to middle, super middle, or light heavyweight fighters. Oh, I got Tank, of course. Doles? You mean Dokes? I got Ray Mercer. Oh, actually, I don't know. That's a great one. I think Ray could swallow a lot of Dokes shots, and because Dokes got hit a lot. I might go with Ray. Brad reinvented himself. Whistle? You probably try to say whilst. Part of a two career, man. Okay. Shavers was a gatekeeper at best. Exactly. He just hit really hard. And he dropped. Oh, no, he didn't drop. He wobbled Muhammad Ali all over the fucking place. I just did a video. I just dropped a video of Ali and him. Mercer should have been a champ, man. If it wasn't for Lennox Lewis competing in that era, he would have been. That's true. Tank or Loma? That's a tough one. Mark, you said swallow dope shots. Did I? Okay, fine. I know you get a kick out of this.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Moore versus Briggs. Shit. I don't know. Shannon might get tired. Probably Shannon. I don't know if Michael could have stood up to that shit. And Shannon could have stood up to Moore's punches though. Moore was an undersized heavy. If Moore stood at light heavy or cruiser, all time great. And he was still a relatively dominant heavyweight out of his weight division. Prime Loma beats Tank. Possibly for show. What up, R Sturdy? You think Cruz would give Tank trouble? Well, they fought already. And he did give him trouble. Pitbull Cruz, right? Here's one for you. Larry Holmes versus Tyson Fury. I think Holmes. I'm at work. People just looked at me crazy when YMCA came on. Why you got it so loud? Yo, Clarissa.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
I said, hey, yo, Clarissa.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
You ever see Larry Holmes perform with his band? Nah, I didn't know he had a band. What up, Aiden? Tank. But Shakur has a great chance. What Tio say? Rewind, baby. play it back. I posted the whole interview on my videos, and you could just rewatch the live. Ooh. I feel like Evander would have beat him. But that would have been dope. That's a good one. Loma versus Purnell at lightweight. Purnell. I mean, bro, what can you say? Tank is a handsome guy. Back in the day in high school, he beat you up and take your girlfriend.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
But hey, now we know what your type is. It's all good. Shakur. Loma doesn't have power, so he does have power. That's bullshit. Loma could punch. Come on. You heard his punches are like pop, pop, but you hear them. You got the interview dope. Thank you. Loma versus Purnell is a chess match. Purnell is always a chess match. All right, Clarissa, they must be painting the walls in your job, and you're getting high off the fumes. Those are fans of drag sounds. Big George Foreman or Riddick. Damn. I think Bo might have beat him. I think Bo's bigger and just too skilled. I think Bo would have beat him. But George would have had that shot down the stretch of maybe catching him. If Bo fought the right fight. If Bo boxed him, like banged a little but boxed, he beats him. But if he went toe-to-toe like Holyfield, it wouldn't be good for him. Yeah, that's a great matchup, right? Marco, there's a card tomorrow. Who? What, Pro Box or something? Bo is criminally underrated. Criminally? I think he's overrated, Aiden. He was dope, but he only fought 2 big fighters. Galata, who beat him twice, and Holyfield, who was undersized and still beat him once. And almost knocked his ass out in the 3rd fight. Bo could hit him in the nuts, though. Foreman could hit him in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? Jaffiel? He has drug issues, correct? Who? Who has drug issues? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
Damn. I'm disappointed we didn't crack 70 tonight. We barely got up to 50. No good. I want this shit to be like at $100 every time. And then another 1 or 2 months be at like $300. When I'm at like $500 every time I'm going live, I'll be happy. And of course, I'll want more, but that'll be good. That'll be very, very... I will have considered myself as I've arrived in the live chat realm. Holyfield would have KO'd Bo in the 2nd fight, too, if it wasn't for the fan man. Maybe. They might have, Remy. I don't know. Makes sense. Yeah, he did. He was a couple sandwiches short of a picnic, but you know, it is what it's boxing. Yuri's my man. Oh, you probably know that because you saw the picture I put up. Probably Danny. Sorry, Yuri. But Yuri fought at 54. I don't even think. Oh no, he did fight at 40. No, he fought it. I don't think he fought it. I mean, they could have made a catch weight. I'll go with Danny, but I love Yuri. Yuri was tough guy to fight though. Yuri did have a great chance on his toes, boxing him. Wilder would have knocked him out. I know they sparred and David Haye hurt him, but that's hard because Valero retired very young, so I can't. And he's way heavier. Valero, when he retired, was, I believe, 35-pounder. So they're not in the same weight class. Yeah, I know. I heard that. Sonny Liston versus Holyfield. Holyfield, too big. Holyfield's heavier than Sonny and like 3 inches taller. Jake, Butterbean would beat Jake in his prime. Butterbean would beat Jake now because he's 200 pounds heavier than Jake, or 100 pounds heavier. Butterbean was could fight, you know, and especially a novice like Jake, he would have beat him. Trying to find the fight at Yuri level. Yeah, now that was a good one, though. I just wish people would subscribe. And me too, Thomas. I didn't get any super. I got one super chat. My man, Steph Brown. Appreciate you, Steph. But other than that, no super chats. Yuri was champion before. Yeah, he was. That's who Cotto beat to get the belt. Michael Moore versus David Hay. That's a good one. I think Hay might have been able to just outbox him because he's taller and a little more like box. Because Moore would just come forward with his hands up and do a little waist movement, but try and basically pick the shots off with his gloves, which was the problem. I thought maybe Bacoli, but I don't think so. But I would say possibly Dubois, possibly Agit, Caballel, and, maybe an in-shape Bacoli. Who knows? That team interview was so good today. Gracias. I shared it on my social media account, and it was so good. Gracias. Keep up the good work. 402 stand up. Omaha, right? Appreciate you. Manny Pacquiao versus Inoue. I don't know. At 26, Inoue, because Pacquiao wasn't refined at 26. He started hitting his stride at like 30, 35, I believe, right? Wasn't Yuri's career cut short? He hurt his knee. I don't know if it was cut short. He still was trying to box. Yeah, Mora was ridiculous with it. But, Yuri's, I asked him just now when we were together. I was like, you still want to fight? He's like, yeah, I'm looking around. He would. He's 44. I don't think he should. Not because he has all his marbles. Keep them. Stop taking, it's not worth it. My son and Yuri's son are like best friends. Two blondies. Now, what else we got, people? Haha, David Tua versus Andy Ruiz. That already happened. And nobody ever knocked out Andy Ruiz. Oh, not Ruiz. I'm thinking the other one. The quiet man, John Ruiz. That'd be a good fight. I got Tua. Definitely Tua. I can't do you keep doing Inoue, but he's active. I can't compare active to retired. Top 3? Manuel Stewart. Maybe Eddie Futch. Maybe Buddy McGirt. Maybe Robert Garcia. There's so many. Manny Stewart's the top. You had Customato. Angelo Dundee was good. There's so many. What happened to Huey Fury? I guess he stopped. Can we agree that Pacquiao peaked at the Cotto fight? Pacquiao peaked right before Marquez knocked him out. Salvador Sanchez, Injin Chi. I don't know who Injin Chi is, but it sounds like number 3 on the menu. All right.
Oh, that's racist.
Chinese food menu. That was bad. That was. As a matter of fact, it deserves a double.
Oh, that's racist.
Sorry, I don't know who Injin Chi is. Ray Arcel at like 30 champions. Freddie Roach is. I thought of him, but I wouldn't put him up there. I'm excited for Tank versus Roach. It's not tomorrow, senor. 2 days. Tank gets. Yeah, everybody thinks Tank's gonna win. I wanted to watch Matias versus Broner at 40. Matias was no joke. Thank you. I got to laugh. Of course, the white guy laughs at it. The white guy from fucking Yonkers. Where all the racists are. I'm just playing. I got the Tank fight going over. I'm saying 9. I don't think it'll go past 9. But again, I don't hold any weight on Brown predictions because you never fucking know. David Tua fucks McCall up. McCall's tough, but David Tua would be too much. Chi Morales a great fight after. Okay. Cotto versus Maidana. Ooh. Fuck. I think Cotto, because he's a little smarter than Maidana, but they're very similar. But Cotto would have problems with those parachute punches. I call them parachute because they fucking rain down on you like parachutes. Okay. Sum Hung Low. Nah, you just want to hear me say that, you pervert. Maybe I'll watch it. Can you name some of the biggest hype jobs? Nah, I don't like calling a fighter a hype job because anybody who gets in the ring risks their life. How much time do you think Crawford has? I think he's only going to have 1 or 2 more fights. Personally, he might even he might fight Canelo and just retire. If he wins, he'll definitely retire. If he loses, he might do 1 more to go out in a victory or just retire. Floyd. What up, Robert? What up? What up, blood? All right, people, I'm going to bounce. It's late. I appreciate you guys. Catch you tomorrow, 2 p.m. as usual. Peace.